In this BDR Suite How-To series, I'll guide you through adding your AWS account as a data source for backup. First, open the BDR Suite Backup Server's web-based console in your browser. Enter your username and password, and click Sign In. In the BDR Suite Backup Server, navigate to the Cloud Workloads tab. Select the Data Sources menu, and click on AWS Account to begin the setup process. Now click on Add AWS Account button. This is the Add AWS Account page. To add AWS accounts for backup and recovery in BDR Suite, you'll need to complete specific prerequisites and have the Access Key ID and Secret Access Key ready. In this video, I'll walk you through the process of generating these credentials. For detailed step-by-step instructions, you can download the latest PDF guide or refer to the UI walkthrough. Creating and attaching a policy to the user, along with setting up the Access Key ID and Secret Access Key, is a prerequisite for adding an AWS account in BDR Suite. To get started, log into your AWS account or use the URL provided in the steps listed within the UI. This is the AWS account sign-in page. Click the Sign In button to proceed. Now, enter the account ID, the IAM username, and the password, and click on Sign In. After logging into your AWS account, navigate to the Find Services section and search for IAM, and select the IAM option. This will take you to the IAM, Identity and Access Management dashboard. The first step is to create a policy. It can be created and attached to the user using two methods. The first is using the JSON, and the second is using the visual editor. To begin, click on Policies on the left panel. On the Policies page, click on the Create Policy button. Next, select the method for creating the policy. First, let's use the JSON method, so choose the JSON option on this page. This is the JSON Policy Editor page. Now go back to the BDR Suite console. In the BDR Suite Backup Server console, navigate to the Add AWS Account page and click on the JSON Policy Document link provided in the Prerequisites to Add AWS Account section. Copy the entire content from this JSON policy document. Now let's go back to the AWS Accounts Policy Editor page. Now paste the copied content. Once done, click on Next. This is the Review Policy page. Provide name and description for the policy that you are creating. Once done, click Create Policy. Okay, we have created the policy, and now the next step is to attach this policy to a user. Navigate back to the IAM dashboard and select Users. Now, select the name of the user from the list to attach the created policy. On the summary page of the selected user, click on the Add Permissions drop-down menu and select Add Permissions option. Select Attach Policies Directly option on the Add Permission page. Then, select the policy that you created using the JSON method, which is listed here. Now click Next. On the Permission Summary page, click the Add Permissions button. That's it. The policy will be created using the JSON method and also attached to the user. Now, let's see the second method of creating the policy, which is using the visual editor. So navigate back to the IAM dashboard and choose Policies. Now, choose Create Policy option. On this page, click on the Visual Editor tab, as we are using the second method to create the policy. On the Visual Editor page, click on Choose a Service option. Initially, add one of the following services. For example, I'm choosing S3. Then, in the Actions Allowed section, select the access level for the service chosen. Expand each of the access levels to choose individual actions. On the List section, I have chosen the following list actions: the List bucket and List All My bucket. Next, on the Read section, I have chosen the Read action, Get Object. And on the Write section, I have chosen the Write action, Create Bucket and Put Object. Similarly, I have now chosen the service as IAM. In the Resources section, choose the All Resources option. Then, click on Add More Permissions and repeat the process to grant access to each of the services. You can go back to the BDR Suite console or use the downloaded PDF to see the various services list and actions. So once all the service permissions are added, click on Next. Next, on the Review Policy page, provide name and description for the policy that you are creating, and click Create Policy. Once the policy is created, you can select the user for whom the policy needs to be attached. Go back to the IAM dashboard and choose Users, and select the name of the user from the list to attach the created policy. On the summary page of the selected user, click on Add Permissions drop-down menu and click on Add Permission option. Select Attach Policies Directly option on the Grant Permission page. Then, select the policy created using the Visual Editor method from the list. Once selected, click Next. On the Permission Summary page, click the Add Permissions button. That's it, the policy will be successfully attached to the user. The next step is to generate the access key and the secret key. Again, navigate to the IAM dashboard and click on Users. Select the user to whom the policy has been attached. And on this page, choose the Security Credentials tab. Now, scroll down to the Access Key section. In the Access Keys section, you can use the existing access key or create a new key. If you have already generated an access key for the user, you will see the access keys list. The secret access key for this will be available in the .esv file, which you must have downloaded earlier. To create a new access key, you can click on Create Access Key button here, or scroll up to the Summary section and click on Create Access Key option. Finally, on this page, choose the reason for generating the access key and click on Next. The new access keys will be generated and displayed one time on the screen. Click Download.csv file to save the access key ID and secret access key as a CSV file on your computer. We can now go back to the BDR Suite console and enter the required details. Enter your AWS account name and the generated access key and the secret key. Now click on Save. The AWS account is now added as a data source to the BDR Suite backup server. You can now configure backups for your AWS account data and restore them as per requirement. Check the description box for video links to configure AWS backups. That's it. Now, it's your turn to try it out. Visit our website to start your 30-day free trial. And if you need any assistance, contact BDR support. Thanks for watching.